What is the most horrible thing you've ever said to another person? I was in the elevator at a hospital. I got in and saw an old guy friend from high school. I hadn't seen him in about 8 years or so. I said hi. What are you doing here? He motioned to his pregnant girlfriend next to him, and to this day, I have no idea why this came out of my mouth. Oh. Is it yours? Why? Why would I say that? It was quiet for the rest of the elevator ride. All of my other H.S. friends laugh their off whenever I tell them this story. I have asked people that see him on a regular basis to please apologize to him for me. One time in college, I was slightly intoxicated, okay. Maybe a little more than slightly, and as I began urinating on my roommate's backpack, I told him that he was a horrible human being and deserved this. Needless to say, I felt pretty bad the next morning when he informed me of what I had done. I hope your daughter doesn't turn out like you. What does she have that I don't have besides an even number of chins? I once told a bully, you're nothing. And you're never going to be anything. I felt bad because I really meant it and almost felt bad for her. Fast forward to these days and I've heard she became total trailer trash. I grew up in a neighborhood full of kids. There was that one kid though. And because he was really overweight, everyone called him Fat Kid. The fat kid was really fat and we used to make fun of him every goddamn day of his life. Then one day he couldn't come outside. And he got really sick. And a few months went by and we didn't see him. Finally Fat Kid came outside after months on hiatus. Except, Fat Kid wasn't fat anymore. What happened? Well, he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and lost about 70 pounds in a summer. So Fat Kid lost his nickname that day and we started calling him by his real name. Except now we made fun of him because he had diabetes. Kids are so mean. And I still feel bad for being such an asshole when I was a kid. I bet your mom wish she had $400 17 years ago. This thread gets a lot funnier if you pretend every one of these is a response to getting a star stolen by a friend in Mario Party. Not me but a friend. In high school his wife's friend disappeared and was eventually found dead in the woods and had been raped. My friend was in the car with his wife and driving by those woods. She was pissing him off and he said, keep running your mouth and I'll leave you here with Jessica. Even he knew he crossed some line. I never liked your spinach puffs.